San Francisco recently concluded their OTAs, canceling the final week, making this week mandatory minicamp. But during OTAs, there's a player that apparently made a name for himself and may push for a starting job. That player is Ji'Ayir Brown. That's the safety the Niners selected with their first pick in the 3rd round, and he's a phenomenal player. Already he's making plays on the ball, intercepting 4 times, and it's no shock that he's been able to carry over his ball skills from his college days. During his last 2 years of college, he turned the ball over 10 times. That's absurd. A big reason why I think the Niners were even able to get Ji'Ayir Brown is because of his testing. Before he tested, many people thought he could be a 2nd round or 1st round pick. But after his testing, running a slow 40-yard time hurt that projection and led the Niners to be able to pick him up in the 3rd round. And they got an absolute steal. On the field, you see his great instincts be on full display, much like Talanoa Hufanga, or you could even say Tashaun Gipson. But as you know, when you get older in the secondary, you often lose a step, which is something that may happen to Gipson as he continues to age. This is where Ji'Ayir Brown comes in. He offers a nice transition for the Niners from Gipson, an established veteran who's been a ball hawk throughout his career, to a younger ball hawk who's may even have a brighter future than Gipson. Brown may even be able to beat out Gipson for the starting job. But if he doesn't, I think that Steve Wilks will still be able to rotate in Brown so he's ready in year 2. But I do think that Gipson may just be overthrown by Brown this year. And if that's the case, he fits exactly what Steve Wilks wants in a safety. Steve Wilks is an extremely aggressive defensive coordinator who looks to blitz and force the quarterback into tough decisions because he plans to run a lot more man coverage and even press man coverage. This will lead the quarterback making decisions that may be beneficial to the safeties. If it gets tipped up, you want safeties that can make plays on the ball. And the players you want back there are guys like Tashaun Gipson, Talanoa Hufanga, and Ji'Ayir Brown. Ji'Ayir Brown making plays on the ball in practice demonstrates he fits the 49ers system extremely well, which is what we've heard from general manager John Lynch and Steve Wilks. So it's nice to hear that's actually coming to fruition onto the field. And if the Niners are able to upgrade their secondary another year in a row, I think the Niners continue to be one of the deadliest teams across the entire league. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Ji'Ayir Brown be an extreme ball hawk this year and set the league on fire. But those are just my thoughts and why I think Ji'Ayir Brown can be an extremely deadly player in the 49ers system. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. It would also mean a ton to me if you liked and subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching.